Nice day, everybody. Stongo.
Hello.
Hey. Hello. So I can hear Steven.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, well, is everybody having a good day? Everybody. Ella, you're muted. Jane and Jeremy, also muted. Oh, I can see you. Hi.
Hi,
Stay.
It's Jay, Stone Goal.
Okay. See, I can hear. It's great. We love that. Jeremy, Ella, are you guys there? What's going on here?
I'm here.
Okay.
And you are this Nacho Hipodua.
Stongo, Ella, we can hear you real well.
Strong stender.
Stongezos mujanita, hintozos.
Mara Nacho Hipodua.
Jahudivka?
No.
Oh,
Kiwida.
Ah,
Tania. Tania, Hojificados. Not Hojificados. Yeah. Tania. Tania, Hojificados. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We're gonna do a little, not very different. Oh, that's very different. Yay. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is just introduce yourselves. Muskogee is preferred. I'll go first, but English is fine too. However much information you feel like giving. Just fair warning, this is recorded, so don't put your number out or anything like that. But all right. Someone entered. Love that participation. All right. Pishte, Stongo, Tania Jahojifidos, Podologi, Amalegados, Ogmogi, Dolofun, Legados. Anyone else want to introduce themselves?
Steve Wynn, Jehoshaphat Kados. Gotcha Ugly, I'm a Legados.
Who said gotcha? Just able to listen today. That's perfectly fine, Beja.
Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Can.
I can barely hear you though.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a mic, but I haven't gotten it set up yet, so I'll try to speak up.
Okay. Well, my name is Phoebe. It's nice to meet you guys. I've been going to this group for quite some time, for about I was out of the group for a small amount of time because I had to relocate, but now I'm able to come back to the group. But my name is Phoebe, by the way. Just nice to meet you guys.
This is Steve Wynn again. As for me, I'm pretty new at this stuff, so what I've learned from self-study off of the YouTube videos, so I'll follow along as best as I can.
Very good, Machi. So, Phoebe, just repeat after me. Say your name.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Phoebe.
Yeah. Okay. Say your name.
Sorry about that.
Good.
I don't really I only know like a few words in our native tongue, so I'm sorry.
No, I'm gonna teach you how to say your name is Phoebe Mvskoke.
Yeah.
So you say your name first.
Hi, I'm Phoebe.
Just say jaw,
Jaw,
ho,
Cole,
jif,
huh?
jif,
Jip,
with an F. Jif.
Jif.
Ka.
Ka.
Dos.
Do.
You put it all together. Jaho Jifkados.
I can barely hear you.
Jaho Jifkados.
Jaho Jipfido.
All right, now say your name first, and then Jaho Jifkados.
My name is Phoebe. Jaho Fish. I don't know. Can you type that into like the chat so I could read it?
Well, I'll just write it.
How do you pronounce that?
This is your
See?
blank name here.
Huh.
So your name would go here. Right. And then CV. Yeah. Good.
Do you have notes in PDF file where I can download them to my laptop?
You can go to Mvskoke Opunvkv.com. Opunvkv.
Just because I'm a little more familiar with the website. You said you were looking for resources, PDFs?
Not resources, like the PDF files of like what we're going to be learning today.
Well, I don't think we have a PDF of this lesson. All the information that is in it is on mvskokeopunvkv.com. I think you're a newer learner, so do you know how to spell that?
That's what I've been going to.
I will type it into chat. Right. So that website should have just all the stuff from the information is pulled from information sheets that you'll find there. Really good study material.
Okay.
Johnny Jahojivkados, by the way. I don't know if I introduced myself earlier. Johnny Jahojivkados. My name is Johnny.
Well.
Kalani Dogas. I'll take a turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Ella Kalani Barnett, Sahojifkados. Mesa, Arizona, Legados. Amidalwat, Eufaula Canadian dos. Ami Legida, Fuzwa. Mados. Moe Tobun, I'm not Bonayat, Sajola di Dunga. How you get they done do as in stowing Okonayat, what change it and get it and say, I'm on off to us. Maro.
No.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Janie Jahojifkados. I live in San Diego. I was not raised in the culture. But I've been taking the language for so long, but it's not sticking. So I just keep repeating and repeating and repeating. My tribal town was Joshetta. My great-great-grandmother was Mary Grayson. And the history in between then and there has been lost. So.
Gee, very good. Well, thank you for being here. So it's nice to see people come in and participate. Okay. So does anybody else want to introduce themselves?
Yeah, I'll go. Randy Scovel Chahchevkados, Stichari Toyego, Moezen, Chembonaga, Kitlida, Chayajet, Otlolobi, Pali, Mahin, Agrijet, OS, Amistalgi, Stihat Kalgir OS. Moen, Man Georgia Lecto OS.
That was beautiful.
Mado.
All right. Everybody did it? Everybody who wants to do it did it? Yes? Okay. So before we get into our lesson, let's just go over some vocabulary, okay? So does anybody know what this is? This bird?
Bourgeois.
Bourgeois. Huh? What about dog?
Ifa.
Ifa.
Very good, Machi. And then cat?
Bozi.
Bozy.
Y'all got it. Bourgeois, Effa, and then Bolsey. Okay. What about the alligator?
Oh, but
Whole butter. Tiger?
Gotcha.
Panther. It's a trick question. It's also gotcha. Whole butter, gator. Gotcha, tiger. Or gotcha, panther. That means big cat.
The Hobara Gadget son. Another way I've seen it written is a libida. A libida.
A libida?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, libida. Donnie back taking a note on that. So, but that's good to know, Ella. Thank you. All right.
I think I found it in a book about clans. Instead of the Hobara clan, they were calling themselves a libida clan.
That's interesting. I like whenever there's different ways to say things. So what do we see these children doing? They're hugging. Children are hugging themselves.
Tihalaridos.
No. What do you see the kids doing?
they are hugging.
They are hugging. What about this little boy? Yeah, these pictures weren't clear. Did my best. So we have down. You see it? Look at that. All right. So, Odakira. Odakira. It's a hug. Odakira. Damgida means fly. Damgida. Put that there. Damgida. You hear me? And then Letkida. Run. Letkida.
Sorry to rudely interrupt, but I have a question. Do you guys have flashcards of like stuff like this?
Physically, like we have them. We can make some, but that's usually for our classes, so we don't have them in bulk to give out.
Oh, can I pay you guys for like a box of flashcards?
No, we don't sell anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I get a
On the destination.
like flashcards?
Flashcards.
We don't have any. We don't have any online. I think you might be able to get some from youth services, but we don't have any.
Youth services might have some. So
There is a lot of value in writing them out yourself. In fact, that's what I'm doing over here as I'm building up some vocabulary cards for another lesson. I hate to say like, oh, if you write it yourself, you'll remember it better, but you will, especially when you really take the time, make them real deliberate. But right now we don't have any to offer in that way. If you were local, are you local and could come by the office? We do have some physical ones.
I'm not vocal. I'm not local. I'm actually in California.
Oh, okay. I would suggest index cards, but I will look at some of our older resources. Maybe we can mail you out a resource packet.
Okay.
Could you message the chat or maybe direct message the language program chat and with your contact info, and I'll see what I can't find.
Okay.
May I suggest, you can, do you have a Greek dictionary? Does he have a Greek dictionary?
Phoebe, do you have a dictionary yet?
No, I do not.
Oh no. Have you seen the digital one? The searchable one online?
No, I have not.
Okay, well if you message us here, or I guess I'll go ahead and do the direct message. I'll drop some links for you.
Hey,
They also sell it on Amazon.
can I mention something else? I've got a there's an app, like a iPhone flashcards app that I kind of customize, and so if anybody wants, I can certainly share that with you. If you're interested, I'll put my email in the notes or something if you want to contact me. I'm glad to help you load that on your.
Randy, do you use Anki or any of those other flashcard apps, or is it?
I haven't used that. I've used Flashcards Deluxe, and it's customizable. And I loaded about 300 or 3,000 vocabulary items in there, and just started studying it on my own a few years ago. So it's basically you load something. Anyway, I'm happy to show you what I've done. We could get on a Zoom session. I'll send you my email, and either y'all can contact me. I can walk you through it. It'd take us like 45 minutes to do it, but it's pretty cool. It helped me a lot.
The Mvskoke language website also has a dictionary on it.
It does. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So what we see here is, well, what do you see? What is this man doing?
Jumping.
Jumping.
Baskida?
Baskida. Very good. What about the dog?
Turning
Oh. Huh.
or chasing.
I was going for chasing. Yeah, he is chasing his own tail, so that's Asichida. Asichida. Chase. And then Hijida. Look. Baskida, we're jumping. Asichida, we're chasing, and then Hijida, we're looking. Everybody got it? Okay. So now you have your words. What are we going to learn today? We're going to learn some Mvskoke sentences, but we're going to make them simple, okay? So this is your easy guide to sentence basics, right? So it all starts with your sentence order. What does sentence order mean? It's just where you put the sentences, your words in a sentence to make the sentence. So examples would be why toilet paper and paper toilet are two different things. Same words, but where you place them matter, right? And then just a little fun fact here. You only need a verb for a sentence in Mvskoke. So, home best, he, she, it is eating. She's eating, he's eating, it's eating. Home best. One word, one verb. So everybody got that? All right. So our sentence order is a little bit different in Mvskoke. In English, we're used to who we're talking about, what it's doing, and then what it's doing the thing to. So our subject, verb, object. But in Mvskoke, it goes subject, object, verb. What that means is our subject is who are we talking about? Who or what are we talking about? Is it a person, an animal, plant, some other sort of thing? And then your object is, you know what? The thing it is done to, or how I like to think about it, the victim in our sentence. Okay. And then the verb. What's our subject doing to the victim, to our object here? All right. So did that make sense to anybody? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're gonna try a sentence scramble here. I have your English. The raccoon knows rabbit, but that's not correct in Mvskoke. So we want to try to flip them around to the right way. Remembering that in Mvskoke, we go subject, then object, and then to our verb. Okay. So does anyone want to give the first one a shot?
Orko Chupin Keithes.
Mochi, very good. Awesome. Okay. The next one. Worko Chufin Gifles. What about the second one? Now, Mr. Steven already went. So if someone else wants to give it a shot.
Chisi wakabisi taklegenikis.
Very good. Mochi. Just at Wakabisi Tucklegan Ikis. Mochi, very good. If you want to try to type it out, that's fine. All right. So we have Hopti Boko Akobonets. The girl plays ball. Hey. Well, that was supposed to be the girl. I have boy on there for some reason, but that's what that is. All right. So I don't know if anybody noticed, but we know Wako is raccoon, but on there it's Wakult. So in Mvskoke, how we make sure that everybody knows that what we're talking about is what we're talking about. We add a T at the end. So it, for example, Chapani becomes Chapanit. You guys try it. Bolsey becomes what?
Musik.
Very good. Maki. What about Fuzwa?
Bushwick.
Fuzwat. Very good. And then Sako.
Taco.
Machi. Seems like you guys got it. Then after our subject comes our object. And it's very similar. We do the same thing, except we change that T to an N. So Hopti becomes Hoptine. So what should Bolsey be?
Bougie.
Fuzwa?
Fushwan.
Push one. Yeah. And then what about Sako?
Takon.
Sakon. Very good. So our verbs, they're a little bit different, but we're gonna take our action verbs, so our running, our sleeping, our eating, but the root form, so that the form that has that ETV at the end. In the dictionary, your root forms are gonna have ETV on there, their verbs. And then who's doing it? We're talking about he, she, it. So we'll put an E there. And then we're gonna make it a statement by adding that dos or that sound at the end. And then just to go re-say everything that I just said. So this is our verb formula. You're gonna start with your root verb from the dictionary. So in this example, I use letkira, right? We drop the ETV from letkira and we're left with lit. Then we're gonna add who's doing the thing. So I said we're gonna focus on he, she, it, so it becomes litke. And then we'll add our statement. So we can add an S after that, or we can add dos. So it becomes litkes or litkedos. Everybody, any questions on that?
Yeah, kinda. What is licky?
Run.
Run.
Mhm.
And then the ES is like he.
That E is he, she, or it. Yep.
Okay.
They're not gendered like ours. Like in English, it's not gendered. But that E, it just means he, she, or it. And then the statement part, that dos, it works the same as like our periods. That lets them know. You're letting them know it's a statement, it's not a question.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable enough to try?
Try what?
So over here we have hombada, which means to eat. Hombada means to eat. But how would we say that he's eating, or he, she, or it is eating?
Okay, so home with this.
Close. You've almost got it. So we dropped the ETV completely. There is no.
Oh,
So you should be left with, once we drop the ETV, what are you left with?
home.
Home. And then from there, we add that E. We have home bay.
Home bed.
Then we add dos, or you can
Home.
say home best.
Home best or home patos. Okay.
What about nojida?
Nojes.
Noches. Very good. You can maki, and then hijra.
Peaches.
Peaches. Very good. All right. So if there's no more questions, this is where you guys get to practice. So can you put it all together and form a simple sentence? Or try?
What?
So what we do, our sentences, we have to know our subject. And what we do to our subject, we're gonna add a T. Subject gets the T at the end. It's a name. We go into object. Our object, they get added towards the end. And then our verb, we take off ETV, and we add ES or both. So can anyone make their own sentences with the words up here?
I'll try one, but I don't know if it makes much sense. How about it? Bushwick Hombitos.
You're close. Are you saying the alligator eats the bird?
Yes.
All right. So you're on the right track. Whole butter would be whole butted, whole butted, and then fool's one would be fool's one, and then home best. So you pretty much got it. You're pretty close. All right. Oh, I hope everybody got those words written down, but we'll give you some prompts. What's happening here?
Maybe. Alligator is sleeping.
Whole butter no jita. Now that doesn't make sense. So how will we make this make sense?
How about it? No Cheetos.
Whole butter no J. But cheap. That's good. You got it. This one, that's a gotcha. And what is he doing?
Duskis.
Yeah, he's jumping. And he already gave us the right word, Oscars. But how would we change that? How would we change gotcha?
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Gotcha. The tiger's jumping. Now, this one's a little bit more difficult because we have this right here, and that's vocal. So, what's happening in this?
Dog is chasing a ball.
The dog is chasing the ball, exactly. So now we have a vocal. And he's chasing. Well, I should probably change the color because it's blending in there. But it's a CG. Let's see. We'll go with red. Well, I'll erase that. No. Okay. in. So. Mvskoke osíčida. How do we change this?
If it bogon asichidon. Asichidas.
I've stumbled into the language office, so I'm not.
Close. You got the effort and bokon correct, but for our verb here,
Asigilos.
you can say asigidos. Or you can say yeah. But you're pretty close. You got the two concepts. It's just those verbs, which was a little bit more difficult. Much. All right, what do we think is happening here?
75% of people. How is there 17? Can't find the distribution.
Couple of things going on there. The bird is standing on a cup, and the cat is looking at him as if he's possible prey at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is a few things going on here. All right. So, what words do we know here?
Well,
What's the word for bird?
bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
5, 4,
What about for cat?
Bourgeois.
Oh, see. Now, cup is escada.
I don't know why, but that phone is good.
To sit is
Well,
legada.
a funny thing where phone number is somewhere along the line. That's what.
And then to see is egida. So, let's establish our subject. What do we want our subject to be?
Cat.
Cat. So we have what? T. So it becomes bolsi. All right. What is the object here? What's the victim in this sentence?
Bourgeois.
Bird. So what needs to happen to bourgeois?
Bourgeois.
Close. We had an N. Who's one? What we're talking about is going to be the cat. So falls feet, because the subject, what we're talking about, gets it to N. And then our secondary, our object, gets that in. So our victim, right? And right now we said the cat is looking at the bird.
It can either be hegis or hegidos.
Very good. Yep, it can either be hegis or hegidos. Very good. Now, all right. So to sit on changes a little bit, becomes old like you. You not hear me? Or it got silent.
Yes.
All right.
Ehi.
Okay. What do we see happening here?
Appears that a man is raking leaves. Or gardening, I don't know how you would put that.
So that word would be, let me get back to my pen here. Oh, Loyada. Does anyone know the word for man?
Kunanwa.
Oh, no.
Ananwat Guiras.
Loyas. Yeah. I think that's what I heard. Actually, very good.
Could you pronounce the verb again, please?
So that's loyada, but whenever we conjugate it, it becomes loyas.
Oh, yes. Okay, thank you.
What's the group?
Garden, rake.
Oh, okay.
Oh, uh,
What are you saying the English is for what he's doing?
yeah, he's gardening or he's raking, hoeing.
Okay.
Is there another word for that? Or have you heard it? How would you say that?
That's just it. I don't know. I can't remember right now. Mhm.
The dictionary shows that loyida is to hoe, and chasida is to rake.
Chazida, that's the one I've heard. Chazida.
Loyida is to hoe, according to the dictionary.
Let's call that right.
Toss it up. So yeah, raking does feel a little bit better than hoeing. Oh, I can't even tell what he's holding. It kind of looks like a shovel.
It might be a shovel. Everybody's perception's a little bit different, right? Okay. So now we're not gonna get rid of the man.
Okay, but excuse me for 1 minute. That's why I was not understanding that word because I've not heard it at all. In all my years, I've never heard it pronounced like that. I've always heard Jazida is the one I've heard, so that's why I was questioning.
Oh, you're good. No, I appreciate you bringing that up. I got it confused. I was using to hoe, not rake.
When I can remember it, I'll write it down and then I'll tell Johnny and then he can pass it on to you. But I have another word for hoe, as you're saying. HOE?
Yeah. Lumado. I'll ask him about it.
Okay.
Okay. So now what's happened here? You notice anything different?
The branch fell on the house.
Yeah, the branch fell on the house. So, branch. Etology. That's this guy right here. That's our branch. Etology. Google is house. Anuba is on. Olatkis is falling. It's actively falling. So, Legi, Jugo, Onuba, Olatkis. Now, give your best stab at how this should be set up. Knowing this right here, branch. This is house. On. And this is fall. Fall. Not the season fall, but it fell down. But present tense, like it is actively falling right now. So what are we talking about if we want to say the branch fell on the house? Or the branch is falling on the house? What are we talking about?
Erology. Olatkis.
What shit? Then our house. This is a trick one. Where would we think that in should go? Would it go in house?
The branch.
No, we're talking about the branch.
Oh. Does the N go on there?
The T would go on the branch
Oh, because it's the subject.
because we're talking about the branch. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the branch is falling on the house. What's about to happen?
Should N go on house?
You're right there. In this instance, no, it would actually go on no
Oh,
bun
wow.
because that means on and it's on house. It's Jugo a no button. And that was a trick one, but you understood that it had to do with the house, which is good. And then this is deep. And that's just stating. Yeah. I think you guys are getting it. What do we see here?
Birds are flying to a tree.
Birds are flying to a tree. All right. Does anyone know the Mvskoke or word for it's a colon.
Two birds.
So based off looking at this sentence, what do you think needs to change?
And push would.
Good. But that was also a trick one. In this sense, because no, yes. Huh. Well, let me double check here. I'm pretty sure it would go on the end of the colon, because it's two birds. Talking about two birds. Who's waffle Two birds. Let's say donkeys. Now, I've heard people say fudgen as well. But it means the same thing. You can say fudsen or you can say fudgen. They mean this. That's our direction too. Okay, so real quick here. Whoa. What happened? Okay. Can you guys correct these? Oh, well, let's get there. We got a lot of slides here. These sentences, all of them are wrong in some way, but can you correct them? Oh, oops.
Would the first one be Effet Logan Agis?
Good. That's right. Effet Logan Akis. Akis. Instead of edgies, or agies, it's Akis. Akis. But you understood, you got it. You're understanding the rules. So that one we've corrected. It would be Effet Logan. Okay. What about the one underneath it?
Fushwan Akedos.
Not quite. So we're talking about the bird. And the verb here is yahegida. So pulls one. Moment. I wish there was a back button. What else needs to be added there? Ooh, even I messed up there. What's what? You pay what?
What's what Danicus?
What's what you hankus? Very good. No cheat. Does anybody have any questions?
How long have you been studying our language?
So I've been in this department for about a year now. I would say this is
Oh,
that I've studied it concurrently, but outside of that, I did take some classes at the college whenever I was going to college. Before that, I did it all through middle school or elementary middle school through the Challenge Bowl. And then my very first Mvskoke language lesson would have been in Head Start. So on and off all of my life, but mostly concurrent here. I got a year now.
that's cool actually, because it wasn't spoken around our native tongue wasn't spoken.
I'm very blessed to be able to be here. So
Yeah.
whenever I started to kind of give you an idea of how my studying has gone, all I could tell you is my name and that the cat was red. That's it. That's all I can say. Wow. But that is the time we have for today. So if there are any more, I'll take questions now if there are any. Otherwise,
How do you say bye?
Hadam Jihijafis.
Can you put it in the chat? I already know how to say hi from the
Hadam.
other lady that was teaching us. I think it was like he, she, or something like that.
HJ, I was going to say, this is Kalani again, or Ella, and my language was spoken in the home. My mother and I lived with my grandparents and my two uncles. And so they spoke the language, so I have spoken it, you know, when I spoke Mvskoke before I learned English, and that was the year that I started first grade. So all that time I had been using our language, which was very difficult because I didn't understand English or hear it enough to catch on to it. It took me a while, but that's my history. But now like I said, I want to learn how to read it. I want to learn how to write it. So this was a very, very good lesson, reading and making the sentences correct. I can see the words and the Mvskoke words for the sentence I'm trying to say. That is awesome, and I like this lesson. Maro.
But no, Ella, thank you. I was nervous presenting this, so thank you.
As
You
for
know-
me, I just missed out on learning it as I was growing up due to various reasons, which I won't go into. But this is the type of structured lesson that I need in order for me to learn. So thank you very much, Mvhayv.
I appreciate it. Well, I will see you guys again at Jihijigasis. I am
Johannes, Hadam Jehizadis. Mado.
Mado, Mvhayv. Padam